field with our public address announcer, Jim Howell, for the lineups, the prayer, and the national anthem.
And your GCU Lopes. Here are tonight's starting lineups, beginning with the visitors, the Arizona State Sun Devils. Defender, number 3, Lucy Johnson. Defender, number 4, Liska Carlier. Forward, number 7, Vildan Cardesler. Midfielder, number 8, Alexia Delgado. Forward, number 9, Nicole Douglas. Midfielder, number 12, Isabel DeHawkes. Midfielder, number 14, Eva Van Dersen. Forward, number 15, Olive Jones. Midfielder, number 23, Olivia Wynn. Midfielder, number 26, Jasmine Wilkinson. And in goal tonight for the Sun Devils, number 13, Julia Cascapera. The head coach for the Sun Devils is Graham Winkworth, assistant coaches Shug Shinahara and Joe Chubb. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's the starting lineup for your Lopes. A sophomore midfielder, number 3, Emma Anderson. Redshirt sophomore forward, number 5, Danny Babb. Redshirt sophomore forward, number 6, J.C. Aronshad. Senior midfielder, number 8, Michaela McGee. Senior forward, number 9, Cameron Larson. Defender, number 13, Sandra Hill. Senior defender, number 19, Hannah Edwards. Sophomore forward, number 20, Lindsay Proka. Sophomore defender, number 26, Tyler Ferguson. Freshman midfielder, number 29, Brenna Alderson. And in goal tonight for your Lopes, redshirt sophomore, number 0, Hayden Wallace. The head coach for your Lopes is Chris Sissel. Assistant coaches Edgar Anzaldo and Ben Farman. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask you now to please rise if you are able. Gentlemen, please remove your hats or caps. We begin tonight with a word of prayer. Tonight's prayer will be led by Abby Beck, a junior majoring in pre-occupational therapy and a Havocs leader.
Let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this beautiful day, and thank you for giving us this opportunity to be able to come together and to build community. Please place your hand of protection over all the athletes, all the coaches, all the students, and all the officials. Please remind us to do everything for your honor and for your glory. Thank you for being our loving Father, and in your precious name, amen.
Thank you, Abby, and God bless you. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask you that you remain standing and join us as we honor our great nation with the playing of our national anthem. Officials for tonight's match, Todd Sergey, Jason Ulrich, and Billy Tekulve. And our referee tonight, Anthony Bertano.
We are about ready for kickoff between the Sun Devils and the Lopes, but first let's go ahead and quickly recap the Talking Stick Resort starting lineup, starting with the visitors from Arizona State. It is number 3, Lucy Johnson, number 4, Liska Carlier, number 7, Vildon Cardessler, number 8, Alexia Delgado, number 9, Nicole Douglas, number 12, Isabel De Hockeys, number 14, Eva Van Dersen, number 15, Olive Jones, number 23, Olivia Wynn, and number 26, Jasmine Wilkinson. And for your Lopes and the Talking Stick Resort starting lineups for them go number 3, Emma Anderson making her first appearance and start of the season. Number 5, Danny Babb. Number 6, JC Ironshad. Number 8, Michaela McGee. Number 9, Cameron Larson. Number 13, Sandra Hill. Number 19, Hannah Edwards. Number 20, Lindsay Prokop. Number 26, Tyler Ferguson. And number 29, Brenna Alderson. And the starting lineup, or the starting goalkeepers, for tonight's matchup. First for Arizona State, it is Julia Cascapera, who is got one start on the season. She has not allowed a goal. She is saving the ball at 1,000%. She is perfect with her 3 saves and 1 shutout. She's 1-0-0 on the season. And for the Lopes, it again is Hayden Wallace, number 0 for the Lopes, the red shirt sophomore from Glendale, Arizona. She started both games. She's allowed 6 goals on the year. 3 goals against is the average that she gives up. She's made 7 saves, saving the ball at 53.8%, and she is 0-2-0 on the season.
Yeah, Kyle, and the stats against Hayden Wallace, obviously on paper, look a lot worse than they absolutely are. We talked a little bit about this before the game even started on air, Kyle, that Hayden Wallace has definitely got the stuff to be a prime goalkeeper. However, she's just slipped up a couple times in this past 2 games against the last 2 native Arizona teams. Let's see if she can tune it here tonight, be able to be the solid defender that she knows that she is, and be able to rule that defense with commanding force.
Well, it looks like the Lopes are ready to go. Sun Devils defense finishing their final huddle. The Sun Devils, they'll be in the road whites with the red numbers on the back of their jerseys, and their goalkeeper in the baby blue jersey, with the Lopes in their home purples with white letters and numbers on the front and the back, and Hayden Wallace, the goalkeeper, in the all red for the Lopes. Referee checks his watch, and we are underway on this Thursday night in the heart of Phoenix, Arizona, as the Lopes will look to start off quick. Here comes Sandra Hill. That one got away, and Arizona State will have to clear it. Out of play just 15 seconds in. The Lopes already threatening down by that far corner flag with a throw-in. They're going to look to throw it into the box. It's over the head of, looks like, JC Ironshad, as here comes Arizona State. And they're going to have to reset. Lopes coming out with a lot more energy than they did on Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, they're going to need it if they're going to look for the win here against this good ASU team.
Looking to go long immediately, but Hannah Edwards is there, and Hannah Edwards has had a pretty good start to her season. She's had tough matchups on that front line for opposing teams. Had to mark Jada Talley and Aguilera for Arizona, and then had to handle with Northern Arizona scoring 2 goals in the first 11 minutes of the game on Sunday. But the Lopes back line overall has played pretty strong to start the season.
No, absolutely. You got to give credit where credit is due. They've had a lot of pressure put on them early on in this season. I think they've held their own. They've made some really good stops. They want to come up and beat this great ASU team who's already 2-0 on the season. They're going to need to do something right here.
Johnson out wide for Jones, crossed in the middle. Ferguson clears it away and out of play. And a throw-in coming for the Sun Devils. Lucy Jones will throw it in for Arizona State. And we'll look to get that one in the middle. She does. Big touch and a wide turn for number 8. That's Delgado, the captain. Or excuse me, that's number 9. That's Douglas for Arizona State. She's their leading scorer on the season. Nicole Douglas, we'll be talking about her quite a lot so far. Or we will talk about her quite a bit tonight, Dom. She's got 5 of the 7 goals for Arizona State on the year.
the junior out of England. She's going to be a force to be reckoned with. GCU's going to need to have answers for her.
She's put 9 of her 13 shots on goal, with 5 of them in the back of the net and 3 against the Aggies of New Mexico State a couple of nights ago. So Nicole Douglas is also 7th in career goals at Arizona State with 25. Now here comes ASU, saved by Wallace, rebound allowed. Ferguson is there and cleared out of play in an early attack for Arizona State, but Wallace answers the call, and a throw in for the Sun Devils.
Already Hayden Wallace showing her impressive goalie skills. And that's what you like to see, a goalie after coming off 2 straight losses. You don't want to lose that confidence out there in the goalie box. Good to see Hayden Wallace staying in there early.
Another throw in coming for ASU. Another turn for Douglas. That one will be pushed out wide. Looking to get Van Derzen involved. Play in the middle. Knocked out of bounds, and we're going to get a corner for Arizona State. That one pinballed around just a little bit.
And already ASU putting a lot of pressure on that Lopes defense.
So the first 30 seconds was all Lopes, but the last 3 minutes has been all Sun Devils to start this one, just 3.5 minutes in. So the first corner kick of the game will go to Arizona State. It's going to be their 9th on the season. We'll play Delgado. Cross into the middle. Wallace punches it to the back post. Rebound chance, knocks around, and it finds itself in the back of the net. And another early goal at the 4:01 mark for Arizona State.
Yeah, that's back-to-back games that the Lopes have found themselves early on within the first 5 minutes, giving up a goal to the opposing team. That's obviously discouraging for the defense, but the offense is going to need to really step it up here, earn that one back.
Olive Jones will get her first goal of the season to go along with 2 assists for her on this 2021 spring campaign. GCU drumline going to try and reinvigorate this Lopes offense. And Dom, you said it, 2 straight games with a goal given up in the first 5 minutes of play. NAU went up 2-0 in just 11 minutes.
Yeah, that's an early momentum that is key for any team, and as the Lopes, you just don't want to give that up.
Now we saw the Lopes score first against Arizona and then give up 4 straight. That one almost got through, sliding safe from Hannah Edwards.
Hannah Edwards, impressive slide there to clear that one out.
And a much needed slide from Hannah Edwards to get rid of that one, because that was going to be trouble on a 2-on-3 break for ASU. Crossed in, deflected out of bounds. Now the Lopes have to defend yet another corner. Set pieces have not been friendly to the Lopes here in the first 2 games of the season, Dom.
No, they've had a tough time defending some of these set pieces, and those are the adjustments that Coach Sissel's going to need to work on with his team, really get them fine-tuned before WAC play starts up.
And of course, 3 of those 4 Arizona goals came off of set pieces, 2 free kicks and a corner. They'll go short again. That one crossed in, back post, out of play. Gonna be a corner on the opposite side. Lopes survived that chance, and another beautiful ball played in the back post. Ton of purple jerseys, but Arizona State out jumping the Lopes on that back post right now.
Yeah, Arizona State getting out in front here, and GCU's really got to find some answers here early before they give up any more ground here to ASU.
They go short again. Delgado fouled by Hill.
It looks like Delgado's down there hard, Kyle. She went down pretty hard, getting wrapped up by Hill. The ref's going to go over. Good to see that she's getting up on her own, grabbing that inner thigh.
So this one will more than likely be a pass. It's going to be Jones and Delgado who takes, finds Van Dersen, top of the box, but deflected away, not out of danger just yet. Lopes defense trying to recover. Delgado makes a move, crosses one to the back post. headed away, but not out of the box as ASU's there, but the offside flag is up, and the Lopes catch a break and will have a chance to clear it away. 7 minutes into this one, down 1-0.
Junior midfielder there, Emma Van Dersen, with a good look. She scored her first goal of the season as part of the win against New Mexico State on Sunday.
One of now 4 goal scorers on this team for Arizona State. They had 3 goal scorers entering this one, in a bad pass, and now it turns into a foul on Michaela McGee on the far side.
Yeah, those goal scorers you're talking about, Van Dersen, Alexia Delgado, when they've all been instrumental in the success of the Sun Devil press this season. GCU is really going to need to look for answers here early on, as we're creeping up on the 7.5-minute mark, and so far ASU has showed a lot of pressure on that back line.
Ball sent in low and away. Larson clears, but right back to the kick taker there. Played back to the 6-yard box, headed around, deflected on the clear attempt, and second try going to get it away. Ironshed tried to settle it down, but ASU jumped it and will now look to get a second one. Beautiful ball played in. Ferguson heads it away. Second attempt. Looking for Wallace to come get the ball. She hesitates, and now she'll pick it up. And miscommunication in that 6-yard box. If you're Hayden Wallace, you got to command that ball and go get it.
Yeah, you cannot have hesitation on that one. They say hesitation kills, and hesitation very well could have just given up a goal right there. Hayden Wallace got lucky on that one. You got to be a lot more vocal. Come out with confidence.
So the Lopes almost had something going, but it's taken away here on the near side. Babb cuts in, knocks it away, and a throw in for Arizona State. Johnson will drop it back for Jones. Played in the middle. Ferguson stands tall again. Back into the middle, right into the awaiting hands of Hayden Wallace that time, and one of the easier saves she's going to have tonight. And that's already the 5th or 6th shot on goal for Arizona State here in the first 8 minutes. Wallace has made 5 saves, and we've only played 9 minutes. And that is a dominant ASU attack, Dom. I can't say that coming into this one. I was expecting that.
No, not at all. They're firing on all cylinders here. They're gelling really well, and their communication is on point for the Sun Devils.
So 7 total shots, 6 on goal, 1 in the back of the net, 5 saves for the redshirt sophomore goalkeeper for the Lopes. And I think if you're Coach Sissel and the rest of this coaching staff, you would like to see pretty much, that's probably all the shots you want to see ASU take tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're Coach Sissel, you're asking your defense to please shut them down now. Let's stop this bleeding early on, do minimal damage, and let the offense go to work.
And another turnover deep in the Lope zone. Look to go long. It gets past McGee, but Edwards is there for the recovery, and we'll play it back to Hayden Wallace. This is an ASU team that scored 33 goals in the 2019 season, which was the best offensive output since they scored 34 back in 2015. And a move made by Hill to get around one defender, and then a large, strong touch. Got it away, and ASU picks it back up. But the Lopes applying some pressure.
Yeah, I like that move from Hill there. Just not enough, or a little bit too much, I should say. Excuse me, not enough to get it, to wrangle that one back in.
Move around the flat-footed Alderson, looking to play one through again, looking for Delgado. Or excuse me, looking for Jones, couldn't get it through. Now Babb couldn't settle that one down, and they're going to play it all the way back. Possibly that she thought about it, was trying to get Cascapera's attention before she played it back, but ultimately elected to switch fields, and the Sun Devils dominating possession here in the first 11 minutes of play. Far side, here comes ASU. They got a lot of green space in front of them. Out wide, cross going to come in. Offside flag is up. And that will be the second offside flag on ASU here early on.
ASU just getting a little bit ahead of themselves on that one, but they're continuing to put so much pressure on that Lopes defense.
And you know, this Lopes defense has done a good job this season early on, getting teams offside, playing that high line, not getting beat on through balls very often. It has been the set pieces, like we mentioned before, that have really been killers for the Lopes defense so far. Prokop will go long, nobody home. And Cascapera will come out of her box, dribble it back in, pick it up, and will reset the Sun Devil offense from their defensive third. Larson staying high to force a punt. Ironshad looking to bring it down. Jostling for possession. Ironshad draws a foul. ASU thought it might be theirs for a second. But the Lopes, they're going to get their first chance here out of a free kick from about the midfield spot. A little bit ahead, says the referee.
Yeah, and I love seeing JC Ironshad get aggressive. She's one of those girls that you want to see get going. Who obviously they really need a spark, to jumpstart some momentum there. She's the only girl of the season so far. And I think she's going to be a huge key if she can get something going.
So that free kick amounted to nothing as Cascapera came out, played it well. The Lopes were trying to get a quick flick on, but the pass just a little bit too strong and too long in the air. Opposite end, McGee now. Strong, solid defense again, but the Lopes have to clear it out of bounds. They're going to say it got tipped off an ASU defender. Lopes going to get lucky on that one.
Yeah, that's definitely a lucky call. I don't know.
Of course, we're not over there. I did not see a deflection from all the way on the other side of the field, but the Lopes will take it nonetheless, and will look to get something going. But they turn it over, and here's Johnson in the middle. Johnson's been active from her defensive spot on this near side early on, and she'll get it back on the wing. Plays it in. Wallace has to punch it away. She does, and it punches away just enough to where the Lopes are able to recover. And almost another own goal. That would have been the second one on the Lopes this season, as that was a flick, I believe, off the foot of either Ferguson or Edwards.
Yeah,
and Wallace had to make sure that one was going out of bounds all the way. Corner kick for the Sun Devils.
Yeah, Kyle, you just hate to see those ones. Those are those mental mistakes that you just shouldn't make. That, I hold my breath for a second. Glad that that one didn't go in. Minimal damage there.
Another short corner from ASU. They're going to cross it way to the opposite end of the box. Won't get through, and ASU picks it back up. McGee is there trying to stand tall. That time, Wallace came out to try and punch that one away with very good aggressive play. Didn't get there first, header over top of the crossbar, but you like that assertiveness from Hayden Wallace that time.
Absolutely, no hesitation. You want to see her come out and command that box like that. Obviously couldn't get her hands on it that time, but she keeps getting there. She's going to be a wall back there.
And she might have even punched that one off of the ASU defender. Was very close if she didn't actually get there. But a good play from the Lopes goalkeeper. Looking to find Babb. Took a deflection and out of play. Hill's going to be the taker of the throw for GCU. Looking to find Babb on the return pass. Can't do it. And the Lopes will have to get it back. That last one went off the head of Wynn. That's going to be a big switch. Who's going to get there first? Babb kept it in play. No, she didn't. I'm going to say the line judge, the assistant referee over here.
Great.
That was a foot
Babb.
race.
Yeah.
And Babb showed off her speed, as that one was really caught in no man's land for Julia Cascapera. That one could have been dangerous for the Sun Devils. Lucky that it was just a little too strong, and Babb couldn't quite keep it in play. Now this Lopes defense getting some work and causing ASU to make some errant passes, but they'll get it back. Coach Sissel down here talking with the fourth official. Not sure what about exactly. Maybe getting an explanation down here on if that ball was truly in or out. And that time Wallace commanding the box again very well. Comes out, stops that attack before it could get going. 16 minutes in. It's 1-0 Arizona State. Now the one player not in the starting lineups for the Lopes that you hope you'll get to see here at some point tonight, Marlene Schimmer. She got a little banged up against NAU. Out here warming up. She is dressed, so we'll see if we get to see her against her former team, the all Pac-12 third-teamer a season ago for this Sun Devil team. Jen transferred when Coach Sissel was hired. Now she is a Lope, and GCU getting acquainted with Marlene Schimmer, and she has shown off a couple of times in those first 2 games why they are excited to have her.
Yeah, absolutely. An elusive playmaker, an overall just a great athlete and good teammate. A lot of the girls have just commented so much on how athletic she is and how much she just overall makes the environment better. A great addition to Coach Sissel's staff, played a lot of minutes against NAU, took a lot of big shots, and took some body shots too. Obviously got banged up a little bit, so hopefully we'll get to see her in this game and see if she can show off against her former team.
She started 30 of 35 career games in a Sun Devil uniform over 2 seasons. So we hope that the German native will get to see the field tonight. And of course, the Lopes also have another ASU transfer, Alexis Worley. Her second season as a Lope. She came over from ASU 2 seasons ago. She appeared in 4 games last season. Looking for Johnson on the far side. She'll get a good touch. Played in the middle. And some good combination passing for ASU. That one takes the deflection. Another corner kick coming.
Corner kick, Sun Devils.
So let's see how GCU does here against another set piece. Now we've mentioned they've struggled early in the first couple games against NAU and U of A.
They'll find Van Derzen. She'll chip one back post, headed away by Babb to Larson. Still not out of danger. Second ball played in. Bounces back out Van Derzen. She'll find Delgado out wide. Crossed in and right to Hayden Wallace, and she will corral that one and get the Lopes going again. Lopes still searching for, well, their second shot. They have 1 on goal so far, according to the official stats.
I like that save there by Hayden Wallace, coming up, grabbing that one, but Delgado with a big boot there. She's going to be a very scary force.
Kick goes right to Van Derzen, but the offside flag is up. Lopes were able to catch the Sun Devils and Douglas a little too eager.
Lopes got lucky on that one, that there was a offsides on that call. It looked like a little miscommunication. That kick just went right to ASU. GCU needs to be a little bit more careful with these balls.
Wallace will take the kick. That takes a deflection off the head of Larson, trying to get through for Babb, or this time Babb corrals it, and then turns it over. They were trying to get that one through for Emma Anderson. Long ball played in. Wallace will come all the way out of her box to play this one. Now she'll have to be careful and smart with what she does with this one. And she will play it all the way out of bounds and will force a throw in. Johnson to take the throw for Arizona State. One of 2 players from England on this ASU roster. They have 11 different players that represent 9 countries. Strong international recruiting base for this Sun Devils team and Coach Winkworth. Trying to find Larson long. Cascapera will come out. Give that one a kick, and Babb will keep it in. Johnson will take it over.
Yeah, I'm not sure why she kept that one and could have let that one go out of bounds, but gave it right back to ASU.
That one, heavy touch, out of play. Lopes will get it back on the throw-in. And you know, right now in the first 21 minutes, Dom, it almost seems like ASU is playing a man up.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like out here. It seems to be white shirts pretty much everywhere for this ASU team. Just whenever you see open space, and now a handball called, Lopes will get it back. But whenever you see open space, it seems like there's a white shirt right there ready to fill it in ASU, and we've seen it with now 10 shots, with 8 of them coming on goal through the first 21 minutes.
Well, we saw a little bit against U of A and definitely against NAU. They seem to be getting locked up a lot. GCU looking for answers here. as they give that one up right there, as we see they need to do something here quick to be able to shift the momentum in their favor.
And that was going to be a good ball played for Prokop, just read well by ASU. Babb on the near side. Looks to beat Johnson, can't do it, but Johnson slide tackles that one out of play. Lopes going to get a throw in near the box again. Could be a threatening position here. Lopes going to throw some numbers forward. See if they can find a way to test Kescapera here. Header. Got through for a second. Hill looking to make a move. Turns it over. All over Douglas, and the Lopes get it back. Ironshad to Alderson to Anderson. Out wide looking for McGee. Can she keep it in? She will. McGee trying to dance around the defender, and he'll force a throw in for GCU.
Yeah, GCU's taking a lot of touches right now. They need to get some space, and how about get the ball out a little bit more?
Ironshad almost able to win that one back. Gonna apply a lot of pressure. Coach Sissel wants a call. Not gonna get it. Seemed like the elbow came up from Douglas that time.
I'll tell you what, the whole Havoc section seemed to wanted a call on that one. That was a lot of body. Ref let that one play. I don't know about that.
Yeah, it did not seem like there was a whole lot of play on the actual ball that time. So the Lopes won't get that foul call. Both teams just 2 fouls early on. About a quarter of the way through this one. Offside flag stays down this time. Lopes had the numbers, and the slide tackle by McGee out of play. Another corner kick coming, already the 6th corner of the game for the Sun Devils.
And once again, these set pieces are where the Lopes have struggled most early on. We've seen them a couple times being able to defend it tonight. Let's see if they can do it once more here.
This will more than likely be a short kick taken. Hill over there to defend Johnson and Delgado. And then Van Derzen sitting here at the top of your screen on the top edge of the box. They're going to find her. It's Van Derzen. She'll have to go back for Johnson. Johnson plays a left-footed cross in, headed straight down. And now a goal kick coming as Sun Devils couldn't corral it, and Lopes will get a goal kick out of that. So not bad defending on that one, as Wallace was right there to force the Aaron header.
Not bad defending, but all too close. ASU almost sinking that one in the back of the neck. A couple players put their hands on the back of their head as they know they almost had that one, but nonetheless, good defense there by the Lopes.
Edwards plays that one out wide, looking for McGee. She won't run it down. ASU another throw. Looking to get something going. Here come the Sun Devils far side. Cut back to the middle. Offside flag is up. And the Lopes will get a free kick.
Well, you know what, Lopes? Get the best gear to show off your Lope pride. Go to lopeshop.gcu.edu to find everything GCU, from the newest apparel to the coolest accessories. Be sure to use promo code GCUTV20 today only to get 20% off for being a GCU TV viewer. You heard that right, 20% off. Log on and get your gear today.
So last 10 minutes or so, Dom, Lopes have been able to kind of even out the possession almost. It put some pressure on this Sun Devils team.
Yeah, absolutely. As compared to the first 10, 15 minutes of the game, you like to see them really kind of adjust, take the game back into their possession. As Lopes get a call going their way there. Good call by the ref.
Yeah, Hill was taken down from behind. Coach Winkworth of ASU doesn't like it. Coach Winkworth for Arizona State. Graham Winkworth in his 4th season at the helm of Arizona State. He has 21, 29, and 7 as the head coach of ASU, and his overall career record. We're going to get a whistle and a stoppage in play. Lopes are going to get a free kick. Looked like Larson was dragged down. Referee is looking to probably maybe dish out a card here, calling over.
See if he issues
Or
it, Kyle.
gonna possibly just a talking to for Larson. Can't get the number for ASU. 26, that's Wilkinson getting a talking to from the referee.
I thought maybe he was going to go and give him a card.
Yeah, normally when you stop the clock like that, normally a card comes out, but a good talking to. So the next one will probably be a foul, or a card, excuse me. That one a little too short, headed away. Again, Coach Winkworth, his career winning totals, his record is 200, 127, and 22 to finish up that last thought. Again, in his 4th season for ASU. It looks like Noah Johnson getting ready to check in for GCU, along with Isabel DeHockeys, number 12 for ASU. At the next stoppage in play when we will allow substitutions. Long ball played in, and way offside that time was Jones. Saw that one from a mile away. That's probably the easiest offside call that the far assistant referee is going to make all night. GCU softball season kicked off today. They are in the top of the 6th inning over at the softball stadium as they host the Utes of the University of Utah, and it's currently a 1-1 tie. Lopes were down 1-0 after the 1st inning. And miscommunication from Cascapera and the Sun Devil defense, but the Sun Devils able to avoid what could have been a catastrophe for them.
GCU had a great opportunity there, unable to capitalize, but if they keep taking these chances, one of them will fall.
Still got some pressure. Here's Prokop. Prokop in the middle. Header, Larson got it! Cameron Larson has given the Lopes life, and it's 1-1 here at the GCU Soccer Stadium. Cameron Larson, first goal of the season, and that will move her out of a tie for 5th place on the all-time records list. Her career goals now, I believe, stands at 11.
Well, take a bow, El Capitan, the senior, coming in with a good header. A good offensive spark plug here for GCU, keeping them back in this game here, coming up on the 30th minute.
And the Lopes took advantage of the miscommunication about 30 seconds before that, applied the pressure, and how about the pass from Lindsay Prokop? Give her the assist. She had 3 last season as a freshman at Kansas City, and again, Cameron Larson now. She entered the year with 10 goals. The all-time Division I record for the Lopes is 26. That's Mila Benindetti from 14 to 17. Now she is in a tie for 4th place with Madison Cox with 11. Here come the Lopes again, possibly threatening.
Huge for GCU, Kyle, because remember, the Lopes have not scored since the home opener against U of A.
It's going to end up being a corner. I think the assistant wanted an offside, but there was a deflection, which took the ball out of play first. So no official play from Prokop. Gives the Lopes a corner and a chance, threatening again. This will be Brenna Alderson, the freshman, number 29, to take. Lopes can take the lead. Ball played in, front post, headed away, not out of danger yet. Finds its way to McGee, back out for Alderson. Alderson, big cross to the penalty spot. Still not away yet. Now it looks like Arizona State is the one that could be struggling here. Babb makes a move. It's going to be a wide open Hill.
Good move.
She connects. Here comes Sandra Hill. Crossed in. Cascapera is there, too close into the 6-yard box, but another good attack. And now here comes GCU.
And you see what that goal meant to GCU. All of a sudden, it looks like a whole different team in these last couple of minutes playing out there.
Here comes Arizona State now. This is Wynn, near side. Ferguson all over that one. Ball played in, deflected. He's going to keep it in play. Back for Wynn. Played in. Wallace is there that time. Almost took a deflection off of Ferguson. Got through, and now at the half-hour mark. We're tied at 1 apiece. And the Lopes have some renewed energy, and so does this GCU soccer stadium.
Yeah, absolutely. The energy felt a little dead for the first beginning of this game, but you know that Cameron Larson goal is a good way to kick everything into gear. The Lopes have looked like a whole different team the last few possessions.
The captain leading from the front to tie this one up. And that one gets out of bounds. ASU picks up a throw, and now you look at the shot totals, 8 on goal of the 12 for ASU. Both GCU shots have been on goal. You look at those and you think, how is this game tied at 1 apiece? Well, it's because Hayden Wallace, she saved 7 of them.
Yeah, absolutely. Hayden Wallace, we talked about before the game, is going to be a huge factor, and she has proven to be so far.
In the middle, back out. Babs got some space. She's also got Hill with her. She'll cross that one in, back post. In the middle, it bounces away. Shot, got it! They're going to say goal GCU, and it's a 2-1 lead for the Lopes. That ball bounced around off of Cascapera and Larson, and just like that, the Lopes have got 2 goals in a matter of about 3 or 4 minutes.
Well, I got chills right now. I'll tell you what, we're watching a whole different team, Kyle. I believe that could have been Aaron Shad who shot that one and sunk it in the back of the net, but either way, a good ball bounced off a couple different Lopes players and sunk in the back of the net as the Lopes take this lead and the momentum.
And just like that, the Lopes have their first lead of the game, second lead of the season. They have not led since it was 1-0 against Arizona, have been outscored, well, we're outscored 7-0 since that point. Now here comes ASU trying to equalize. Back post, and she whiffed on it. And the Lopes gonna catch a huge break.
Oh, talk about lucky there, Kyle. That one was almost buried as well. Hayden Wallace missed that one.
Wallace missed it, and so did the ASU offense. That's a kick safe from Wallace. Bouncing around again. Somebody's got to get a hold of it. Chip shot, back post, not going to get there. And now cleared, and everybody can take a breath for about 3 seconds.
Woo, well, we're going to need it after that series of events, Kyle. A lot going on in the box for Hayden Wallace and that Lopes defense, but good defensive effort.
So the initial attempt, Wallace, and we're going to get a stoppage and an ASU's player down for a moment. So that last one, Dom, it looked like it was one of those dangerous passes from the end line where it goes across and your goalie just hopes they get a hand on it.
Yeah.
Wallace couldn't, and that you don't get an easier shot from about 3 or so yards away than, I don't know who was there for ASU. Possibly, you would think Douglas or Delgado.
I believe it was Delgado.
Somebody who plays on that side or in the middle, you would think that. And it looks like the ASU player is now up walking under her own power, which is good to see. Still don't have a number to see who that was.
But like you were saying, Kyle, Delgado just barely missed that one, but she whiffed it completely, and the Lopes got a big break on that sequence.
Or it looks like they might have said Cardessler on that last one. And it's Lucy Johnson coming off the field. She walked off under her own power.
And she's grabbing that, looks like an upper rib cage, maybe the arm, possibly the pectoral up there, but it looks like a little bit of an upper body, maybe took a shot in that series.
So she'll have to wait for the referee to wave her back on. So it'll be an ASU throw. That last goal was JC Ironshad, her second of the season.
And talk about momentum now. We got a game here, Kyle Borg.
Yes, we do. And now the Lopes trying to get a third before the half. They're going to get a whistle and a foul and a free kick. Kind of stops that counterattack, but it'll allow the Lopes to throw some more numbers forward.
It's up to GCU here. They've got the lead to not get in their own head, continue to protect the ball, but also move forward, put a little bit of pressure, put some more on the board here.
So we kind of talked about it early, how it looked like ASU was playing a man up. Well, now it looks like at least the Lopes have, now they're going to call a foul on Sandra Hill. Maybe a handball. That one did kind of look like it bounced up. But we were talking earlier, Dom, it seemed like ASU was playing a man up, and now it seems like the Lopes have at least equalized that. If not, now it looks like they're playing a man up over the last about 5-7 minutes now.
Yeah,
since that first goal.
I've been saying this. I'm baffled. A completely different team. Just goes to show you how much momentum proves in this game. Cameron Larson, the captain, waking him up with the goal, and then JC Ironshed coming in and capitalizing on another one.
And it's all about taking advantage of the chances that you get, because most of the time they are few and far between, and they have been for the Lopes. Just 3 shots, all 3 on goal. 2 of them have been in the back of the net so far.
Well, we said that before the game. It was one of our 3 keys brought to you by Sanderson Ford, that keep taking chances. The Lopes have seen so many good looks against NAU and U of A that eventually they're going to start falling, and we've seen it here tonight.
So Deutsch will check in for GCU, and a pair of substitutions for Arizona State as well. Callie Darst, number 25, 31, Jessica Hale in for ASU. 10 minutes to play before halftime, and if you're the Lopes, you want to take this lead, if not grow this lead before the half, and going into halftime with the momentum, you definitely don't want to give one up to this Sun Devils team and give them life before the half.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the mental mistakes you can't afford to make now. You can't really ever afford to make them, but when you got a lead against such a good team like this, you want to play everything perfectly.
And now a defender falls down. Larson has Babb. Babb falls down, and the Lopes can't quite get on that advantage. So now here comes ASU. Errant pass out of play. Lopes had something going there. Babb just lost her footing, which is not a bad play from Larson. Good pass off the steal after Wilkinson fell down for ASU. So a little slippery out there on the pitch right now.
Yeah, Lopes continuing to get these opportunities here, and with the momentum in their favor, I would not be surprised if we see another goal soon.
Looking to find Larson and Prokop through that one, deflected away. Lopes will keep possession. Whistle, and we'll get, I believe that's going to be Sydney Torres, 28 for the Lopes coming in.
Sydney Torres
It will be.
Good minutes against NAU. That game on Sunday. Had herself some really good looks. Good to see her getting in the game today.
I believe she came in for JC Ironshad. Didn't quite catch the number of the Lope that ran off, and it doesn't. Yeah, it is JC Ironshad down here on the near side. Deutsch able to slide that one away for a moment. Gives the Lopes a chance to recover and set the shape. Good pass, dangerous pass in. Wallace comes out strong, bobbles a little bit, but recovers. And that's what we were talking about early on. Hayden Wallace commanding the box, and she did it right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Even if you bobble it a little bit, the way she bodies up on that ball and creates kind of a wall for it, that's what you want to see. You want to see the confidence in that box.
Well, now here comes Douglas, the 5-goal scorer through 2 games. Out wide, shot goes high and wide. Wallace gets a goal kick. And you know what? We talked about that against Arizona also, Dom, was Hayden Wallace just settling into the game. And I think for a player that hasn't played in 2 seasons prior to this, you know, earns the starting job through the fall season and early on here in the spring, you want to see those first couple of saves, those shots, easy ones. ASU didn't make it easy, but she settled into the game. After giving up that first goal, she really settled in after that 3.5-minute mark.
Yeah, absolutely. Blame it on early minute jitters at the beginning of a big game like this. Obviously, she's, like you said, hasn't played the last few seasons, been a wonderful backup, but she's getting her chance, and she's proven why she should be a starter here.
Lopes had something going with Deutsch. Torres, Wilkinson throws it out, or knocks it out of play. Lopes get a throw. About 7.5 left before the half. Looking to find Deutsch. He gets knocked away. And Arizona State looking to counter quickly. Handball, yep, coming on ASU.
Yeah, good call. We saw that one from up here.
And unfortunately, that was Vildon Cardessler. And unfortunately, that one, not one you could really control, just when your arm's up near your shoulders and that ball bounces up. That's an easy call every day of the week for the official. And, you know, sometimes it just takes a weird hop and you get caught with your hands out. And now here comes Rayanne Jones. So a lot of late substitutions here in this first half, Dom, for the Lopes.
We're seeing them late, but good to see that Coach Sissel is making substitutions nonetheless. He's got a deep bench. Being able to get a fresh set of legs out there can be huge, saving some players for later in this game, especially with a lead like this.
Lopes step in, take that one away, looking to find Larson, can't do it. Now ASU looking to control. Larson deflects that one out of play. Both teams looking to close out this first half strong. Well, now here comes the Sun Devils. Edwards knocks that one away.
Another
strong tackle from her.
Good boot from Hannah Edwards. We've seen a couple of those tonight. Continuing to be a force on that back line.
And those middle defenders for the Lopes, Ferguson and Edwards, have done a fantastic job defending what could be more chances for Arizona State, especially looking to find Nicole Douglas in the middle. And they have really shut her down in this first half. Edwards will have a ton of space in front of her, and she's going to carry it. Far side looking to keep it in. They do, but not for very long. ASU takes over. Final 5 minutes here of this first half. Lopes getting ready to make another substitution when they can. Larson picks it up. Looking to find Jones. Not going to get there. Goal kick.
And it looks like it's Reese Mendenhall, the
Reese
freshman.
Mendenhall,
excuse me, the freshman from Phoenix, Arizona. Pride of Chandler Online Academy.
She'll check in for Larson, and she played 26 varsity games, Dom, at the high school level. She scored 24 goals in those 26 games.
Yeah, she's a player, Kyle. She's definitely a big key factor here and a huge key signing for Coach Sissel's young squad.
Between her and Brenna Alderson, this freshman class is pretty well loaded for this first recruiting class for Coach Sissel. So we'll see if Mendenhall can get something going. She's only played 14 minutes. She got those minutes against Northern Arizona. Did not play against Arizona in the opener a week ago. This is Alderson. Finds Hill, who will play it all the way back for Hayden Wallace and reset as we enter the closing stages of what has been an exhilarating first half, to say the least.
Yeah, absolutely. One that kind of snuck up on us. One that started a little bit seeing the Lopes flat-footed, but come to life here late in the second half, or in this first half, excuse me.
And a stoppage in play on the foul from Mendenhall, and Mendenhall immediately going to get carded. And it does look like a head injury or somewhere up around there from our angle. Didn't quite see the foul or where she got hit, so now the training staff will come on. Does appear to be holding her head a little bit there, Dom.
Yeah, Mendenhall just coming up a little bit too strong. I'm assuming she collided a little bit with the ASU player there. Gonna earn herself a card, but hopefully the ASU player is gonna be all right, as a training staff is gonna take a look at her.
And when we get a number, we'll be sure to let you know who that Sun Devil is that's down near the midfield spot right now for Arizona State. As you can see, Coach Sissel and Coach Anzaldo coaching up Edwards, Hill, and Ferguson. So Mendenhall, a pretty much uneventful 14 minutes against NAU, and has played all of 30 seconds and picked up a yellow card for herself in the first of her collegiate career.
Yeah, that's how you go and make yourself known. Get your name over the loudspeaker there. Go ahead and earn yourself a card in your first 30 seconds.
As that was Carlier, who was down for Arizona State. And she did jog off under her own power. Good to see. So now 2 Sun Devils have gone down, but both have walked off under their own power, and I believe both have come back.
Yeah, we're going to see her
as Carlier jogs back out.
Yeah, she just went off for a sideline real quick. I wonder if they threw a bandage on it or just gave her some water, and she's back out there.
And she'll get the first touch and play it right back across to Wilkinson. And, of course, the other Sun Devil that went down was Johnson, and she's back in the game. You see her at the bottom of the screen there, number 3, as she's about to receive the ball for Arizona State. She's got some speed on this wing, and she'll find Wynn, who's on sides and in. Ferguson takes a good hard step in and deflects that one out of play before the cross could come in. Now the seventh corner kick of the game coming for ASU, Dom, here in this first half. They had about 5 in the first 8 minutes. Just 2 cents. Another short corner. They have done that all night long.
Yeah, I was going to say almost every single one of their corners have been pretty much a short one.
Delgado rips it, but it bounces around off the post. No goal, says the official.
Ooh, that was a close one,
Assistant referee
Kyle.
was right there. I'm not sure why Edwards was there to clear instead of Hayden Wallace stepping up to take that one, and the Lopes catch another huge break.
I'll tell you what, they got lucky on that one, Kyle, because that's
all you can say about that one is that, and considering that one bounced off the inside of the post.
Yeah, that was almost a goal for ASU, who almost just tied it coming up on the 43rd minute here.
And I think if you're going to give one back before the half, you don't want it to be one of those cheap ones.
No. You want to make them earn every single goal that they make. You never want to give away those little goals like that are easily preventable.
Perhaps even a better thing that there is no goal line technology here in college soccer.
Yeah.
Because you see those bounce off the inside of the post, they don't come back out very often.
No, GCU got lucky that it just so happened to end up on the other side.
And that one headed back across and out for a goal kick. I thought that one was destined for the back of the net when that one came off of the head.
ASU's hungry for a goal right now before going into the half. They're trying to put all the pressure on they can.
And they've really picked it up here in the last 6 or so minutes as we enter the final minute and a half. Of course, these two teams, they're going to meet again on Sunday evening, Dom, back in Tempe at Sun Devil Stadium for Game 2 of this home-and-home series.
Yeah, absolutely. But if you're the Lopes, you want to get a big win here in front of your home crowd. First time playing them since the 90s.
And the Lopes pick that one up. Going to look for Jones. Tiptoeing that back line, but outran to the ball. Looked to keep it in. She does. She's getting pulled down. No foul or a whistle from the referee, and that gets out of bounds for a goal kick, or excuse me, a corner kick.
Talk about some body movement there. Rhiann Jones making a big body, kind of hooking her around. Shocked that there was no call, but good to see that the refs just letting them play it out. That one ended up in favor of the Lopes.
Lopes can add another one on here. Final 30 seconds. Ball in right into the hands of Cascapera. And she'll have to go quickly if she wants to get a counter attack. Not sure they will. 15 seconds remain. They're going to play it long. Wallace has to get it away, and it finds a Lope. Final 5 seconds, and it looks like the Lopes will get that away, and just like that, a 2-1 lead for your Grand Canyon University Lopes going into the half against a very good visiting Arizona State Sun Devils team. And with the lead and the momentum, it's the Lopes 2, the Sun Devils 1. We'll be back with halftime after this on GCU TV.
The Sanderson Ford Promise. We promise, we deliver. Now during our 65th anniversary sale, we promise the best buying experience, the biggest inventory, and the lowest prices.
Take $9,000 off all new F-150 Super Crew trucks. Purchase new Escapes for only $23,900 or new Ranger trucks for only $27,900.
And on top of these offers, get a 65-inch TV with the purchase of any new Ford. Sanderson Ford, keeping promises for over 65 years.
When my hot water heater failed, she was pregnant, in-laws were coming, a little bit of water, it rocked our world.
I had no idea the amount of damage that water could do.
We called USAA, and they greeted me as they always do. Sergeant Baker, how are you? They were on it. It was unbelievable. Having insurance is something everyone needs, but having USAA, that's a privilege. We're the Bakers, and we're USAA members for life.
USAA. Get your insurance quote today.
She said she wasn't hungry. She only wanted a bite. But this isn't just a patty melt. This is a Whataburger patty melt, the all-time favorite, with 2 all-beef patties, Monterey Jack, grilled onions, and creamy pepper sauce. So 1 bite became 2, and 2 became mine. Just a bite, huh? Good thing she's your other all-time favorite. Good thing there's the patty melt at Whataburger.
Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Diamonds on my wrist, they drippin', ice. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin'.
Mountain Dew Ice, a clear, refreshing lemon lime dew.
At Tire Pros, we know your time is valuable.
And spending time with family and friends is what really matters.
Our customers are the core of our business.
That's why we make buying tires and auto service hassle-free.
Our certified technicians will keep your car running smooth.
So you can spend your time the way that you want.
Find a convenient location near you at TirePros.Arizona.com.
Hassle-free guaranteed.
Back here at the GCU Soccer Stadium for halftime, where the Lopes lead it 2-1 over the visiting Sun Devils of Arizona State. And Dom, what a first half it was. It started out pretty slow. ASU got on the board in the first 3 minutes at 1-0, and then the Lopes in the 28th minute or so found 2 goals in the span of 4 minutes.
Well, it looked kind of like it was going to be a mirror image of the game on Sunday versus NAU, giving up a goal to the opposing team within the first 5 minutes of the game. But the Lopes turned it around, surprised us both. Talk about a way to finish out a half with a lot of momentum on their side.
Now we'll go ahead and take a look at the first half stats, brought to you by Commonwealth Insurance. And Dom, you take a look at those stats and you say it is a 2-1 GCU lead, because Arizona State, they have dominated the shot category.
Yeah, absolutely. The Lopes just being able to capitalize on those little moments, but also being able to protect the ball very good. I'm impressed with what the Lopes have done. They've gotten lucky on a couple of times. I don't know if their luck will be able to hold up in the second half. They're going to need to make a few adjustments if they want to maintain the lead and keep the win. Or get the win, excuse me.
And you know what? All 3 of their shots have been on goal. And you talked about getting lucky a couple times. Well, you know what? That's just kind of how it goes. You get lucky, and then you take advantage of the chances that you're offered. And I think after that NAU game, and John, you said it in your Sanderson Ford Keys to the Game, how Coach Sissel was saying that they're going to get better, and they haven't really met the expectations so far. Well, here in this one, they've capitalized on those 2 opportunities and have really shut down the Sun Devils, who have taken 16 shots and have 9 on goal.
Right, absolutely. Coach Sissel in his first season said after that NAU game he's just a little bit disappointed with how they've been playing. They've been getting great looks, some great chances. If they keep taking those chances, eventually they'll be able to convert, and that's what they've been able to do here tonight. They've exceeded my expectations tonight. I think we're in for a treat in the second half.
The second half should be as good as the first one, with a 2-1 lead for the Lopes. And the Lopes defense, and Hannah Edwards, Tyler Ferguson anchoring the middle, Hayden Wallace anchoring in the goal with 7 saves. And the last time that a Lopes goalkeeper had to make this many saves, it was a season ago, back in 2019, when Lauren Garthwaite and the Lopes traveled to California Baptist, and she made 16 saves, which is the Lopes record. And Wallace could get there tonight, depending on how this second half goes. Well, about halfway through halftime, it's a 2-1 Grand Canyon lead over Arizona State. We will be right back with more from halftime from the GCU Soccer Stadium.
Washed it. Getting ready to trade it in. What are you doing?
Just a little shopping. Wait, a new truck. Don't you think I should be involved?
Of course. We'll head over to Sanderson Ford as soon as I'm done.
I don't have time today. Hope we're going with 4 doors this time.
Ooh, of course. I know exactly what I want. I mean, we want. A lightning blue Ford F-150 Super Crew with EcoBoost.
All done.
Shop from home, buy from home, we deliver. From the dealer you can trust, Sanderson Ford.
Is it possible to cook up the barbecue bacon burger at home? Well, that depends. Does your home have fresh chopped onions, pickles, smoked cheddar, Monterey Jack, bacon, tangy barbecue sauce, and orange and white stripes with the word Whataburger emblazoned on the front of it? If so, then absolutely. Good thing there's the limited time barbecue bacon burger at Whataburger.
The Sanderson Ford Promise. We promise, we deliver. Now during our 65th anniversary sale, we promise the best buying experience, the biggest inventory, and the lowest prices.
Take $9,000 off all new F-150 Super Crew trucks. Purchase new Escapes for only $23,900 or new Ranger trucks for only $27,900.
And on top of these offers, get a 65-inch TV with the purchase of any new Ford. Sanderson Ford, keeping promises for over 65 years.
Play outside. Play inside. Play in style all summer long. Talking Stick Resort's summer playcation starting at $99 a night with discounts on cabanas and dining. Also, take advantage of great deals at Topgolf, Talking Stick Resort Golf Club, iFly, Octane Raceway, Medieval Times, and much more. Summer playcation at Talking Stick Resort. Play in style.
From reimagining the way you work to reassessing what you need, you've changed the way you do business. And now, so have we. With no annual contracts and flexible internet and voice solutions, you'll have what you need to get back to business. Rethink, reconnect, reimagine. Switch to Cox Business today.
7.5 minutes left here at halftime from the GCU Soccer Stadium. It is a 2-1 home team lead for the Lopes over the Sun Devils of Arizona State, making the about 15-20 minute trek down the highway to come here to the GCU Soccer Stadium and the campus of Grand Canyon University. If you're just joining us, you've missed a very entertaining first half. I'm Kyle Borg alongside Dominic Hinton with me tonight, and again 2-1 lead for the Lopes. We'll go ahead, take a look at the GCU upcoming schedule and all of these home games, of course, streamed right here, GCU TV. Softball kicking off tonight against Utah, and then tomorrow they'll be here for a pair of games, again on Saturday for another doubleheader, and then Sunday they close it out at 11 a.m. against the Weber State Wildcats as they host their first tournament of the season. And Dom, I believe GCU in the top of the 8th inning now, extras against Utah here on opening day for the softball team.
Yeah, we're gonna, if you look in live real quick, take a peek at some of those stats. It's the top of the 8th inning right now. Utah's up to bat, and there's one out. On the mound for GCU is Hambrick. So far in the game, Gianna Nicoletti, the starting left fielder, has gone 2 for 3. And Kaylee Dietrich went 1 for 3. So overall, the girls playing well tonight, looking to capitalize, hopefully beat the Utes of Utah and go into a strong weekend of play.
I believe that Kristen Fifield was the run scorer for the Lopes to tie it up, and like Dom said, one out, top of the 8th, but Utah's got runners on the corners looking to threaten against GCU.
And again, you can catch that game and all the games we mentioned live right here on GCU TV. Historic season this year with 8 sports rolling around this semester. Obviously, with everything going on in the fall with COVID protocol, GCU has continued to remain professional, continued to allow students to have a safe place to come to campus and be able to root on for sports in a social distance manner. So if you're watching from home, you can tune into all those home games live at GCU TV.
And of course, the next women's soccer home game will be next Thursday and Saturday when they host Utah Valley to kick off WAC play, Dom. Of course, they'll play Sunday night as well at Arizona State. Hopefully, men's soccer gets to finally kick off next weekend. It's supposed to be at UTRGV this Saturday. Couldn't travel due to some protocols between the two sides. And they'll host Houston Baptist if both sides are cleared to go. Women's basketball at Utah Valley this week moved that series up 3 weeks. And then, of course, softball, like we mentioned, they'll take on Weber State and Montana tomorrow. Then Saturday, Montana and Oregon. And then finally on Sunday, late morning, early afternoon against Weber State. The Wildcats will close out that tournament for the Lopes as we close out this halftime here at GCU Soccer Stadium. When we come back, it is the Sun Devils and the Lopes for half number 2.
I would say to anybody considering maybe skipping graduation to spend a long time thinking about participating. I think it's a great opportunity to really take advantage of a moment that you only get once in your life. It's an opportunity to really experience something that highlights all the hard work that you've put in.
Not very many people get to experience that in their life. It's such an honor and a privilege to be able to do that, and I think the memories that come out of that are just incredible.
Herff Jones, by your side.
Play outside. Play inside. Play in style all summer long. Talking Stick Resort's summer playcation starting at $99 a night with discounts on cabanas and dining. Also, take advantage of great deals at Topgolf, Talking Stick Resort Golf Club, iFly, Octane Raceway, Medieval Times, and much more. Summer playcation at Talking Stick Resort. Play in style.
At Tire Pros, we know your time is valuable.
And spending time with family and friends is what really matters.
Our customers are the core of our business.
That's why we make buying tires and auto service hassle-free.
Our certified technicians will keep your car running smoothly.
So you can spend your time the way that you want.
Find a convenient location near you at tireprosarizona.com.
Hassle-free guaranteed.
Final minute and a half here for halftime at the GCU Soccer Stadium on the campus of Grand Canyon University in the heart of Phoenix, Arizona, in the Valley of the Sun. If you're just joining us here for the second half, it's a 2-1 Grand Canyon lead. It was a 1-0 Arizona State lead at the 4:02 mark, and then the 27th minute, Cameron Larson from Lindsey Prokop tied it up, and then JC Ironshad just about 3 minutes later gave the Lopes a 2-1 lead with her second goal on the season. To update you from softball, still 1 out in the top of the 8th inning between the Utah Utes and Grand Canyon here. Opening night is a 2-1 Utah lead with the bases loaded with 1 out in extra innings. So we'll see if the Lopes can come back and get something going in the bottom of the 8th when they get there. And of course, we'll see if the Lopes here can continue with their momentum, as it has really been all Arizona State in the shot category. If you look at it statistically, it's Arizona State, 16 shots to the Lopes 3, 9 shots on goal to the Lopes 3. Lopes, 8 total saves, 7 from Wallace, 1 off the line as a team. And then on the foul count, it is 6 for ASU, 3 for GCU. Arizona State has taken 8 corners to the Lopes 2 as well. So we'll see what half number 2 has in store for us, as both sides will get ready to come back out and will be playing defense on their respective halves of the field where their benches are. So the Lopes will be attacking from right to left, that's south to north here at the stadium. ASU from left to right, north to south here at the stadium for the Sun Devils. And another, again, 2-1 lead, Grand Canyon. If you're ready for half number 2, I'm ready for half number 2. Kyle Borg, Dominic Hinton here with you. We got 45 more minutes of what promises to be some thrilling soccer, Dom.
I'll tell you what, I'm ready for half number 2. Half number 1, very exciting. Started off a little bit flat, but GCU showing signs of life here in this game.
Signs of life indeed, with a lead as well, as it looks like Nicole Douglas will get us going in the center circle right in the middle of that C for ASU for half number 2. Let's play 45 more. 2-1 Lopes lead. ASU in the white, Lopes in the purple. And Arizona State will start us off. Lopes get it back in the middle. Anderson makes a move, gets around one. We're going to play advantage. Looking to switch ends of the field. Finds Lindsay Prokop. She's got McGee to her left. She gets taken down from behind. No call. Stays on the ball. Then muscled away from it. And now McGee's got to recover quickly as ASU going to cut it back hard to the middle. Delgado was offside. She had to hold her run. And that caused an errant pass from Wynn. Looking for Douglas. 2 shots on goal, 3 total shots in this one. Douglas, the leading goal scorer, with 5 for the Sun Devils on her season.
You mentioned Prokop's name just a moment ago. She's one of the players that you would love to see get going here. A key addition to Chris Sissel's staff. Following him from last year from Kansas City, she was a freshman in 2019, earned WAC Freshman of the Year and all WAC Freshman Team honors, appeared in 19 games, scoring 8 goals, 3 assists, 19 points. She's a player that you would love to see really spark something up here in this game.
The defending WAC Freshman of the Year and a preseason all WAC pick for GCU. One of 2, Marlene Schimmer, the other all WAC preseason pick. Lopes, of course, picked to finish 4th in the coach's preseason poll. Foul from behind on Michaela McGee. And Arizona State will take over with the free kick on the near side, about 10 yards or so in front of the midfield line.
That stat there should impress you, Kyle. It should speak volumes to Chris Sissel's recruiting ability, being able to bring in 2 players, both in their first year with the Lopes, already earning preseason all WAC honors. Very impressive on Coach Sissel's part.
That ball played right to GCU. Babb looking to get through 3 defenders. She'll clear it away. Couldn't quite find Cameron Larson. Scored the game tying goal back in the 27th minute off a beautiful cross from Lindsay Prokop, who's finally in the assist column for GCU. This is Prokop on the near side. Almost turned it over and cleared immediately out of play by ASU. Lopes are going to get a throw. Only McGee, Hill, Edwards, Ferguson, and Alderson played the entire first 45 for GCU. So outside of Hayden Wallace, just that defensive back 4 and the defensive midfielder for GCU played all 45 minutes. So fresher legs for the Lopes offense, who have been working hard to get anything going. Got 3 shots, put 2 of them away already, and that's why they have a lead. Return pass for Larson near side. Won't get there, cleared out of play. Goal kick
And it looks like if we take a peek back into Grand Canyon softball, they are still in extra innings, but it looks like they're trailing Utah now 6-1. Hopefully they can come back soon. Lexi Coons on the mound.
Bounces over everybody's head. Ferguson will find McGee, trying to find Prokop, can't do it. Taken back over. McGee off of Wynn's foot. Lopes will pick up possession on the throw. McGee to take it just right in front of Coach Sissel and the Lopes bench. Alderson back for Ferguson. Of course, Tyler Ferguson. Younger sister Jordan Ferguson, a goalkeeper for this Lopes team, backing up Hayden Wallace, and Kayla King, the other goalkeeper on this roster. Both are dressed tonight. Pressure put on by Larson. Lopes pick it up in the middle. Back to ASU this time. Sun Devils trying to get something going. Ferguson there. So is Wynn to deflect that one for Edwards, who will head it away. And a good play from Hayden Wallace to come out and take that one away from ASU before anything could come of that attack and maintain this 2-1 lead. And this is a good first 5 minutes from both sides, really kind of feeling each other out in the second half, trying to see what adjustments were made from both ends in the locker room.
Yeah, absolutely. ASU obviously coming out in the first half, scoring early. I think they kind of got a little ahead of themselves, thinking that they could really take on and walk all over this GCU team, who will not go down quietly.
And I mean, coming off a 3-1 win against UTEP and then a 4-0 win against New Mexico State. So 7 goals through 2 games for Arizona State. And you come into this one, you score in the first 3 minutes, you might think that you're in for another 3-4+ goal game. But Hayden Wallace, the Lopes defense, had other plans tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I know things didn't go their way the first couple of games against U of A and NAU, but they're ready to make every single team who steps on the field earn every single goal that they make.
So both sides, as a foul there on Danny Babb. Or excuse me, Brenna Alderson. So both sides will play each other Sunday evening in Tempe at Sun Devil Stadium before kicking off Pac-12 and WAC plays respectively. Arizona State will hit the road and go to Southern California to face USC, as the Lopes will be right here at home against Utah Valley Thursday, Saturday. Both those games on GCU TV Thursday night at 7, Saturday afternoon at 1 p.m. Be sure to join us on the call for those. Foul from behind on Prokop. Couldn't quite get around and win the ball. Now the Sun Devils will look to set up a set piece, with Carlier coming to take this one.
Yeah, coming into this game, the set pieces are really what GCU has struggled with the most this season. But they've done a good job of adjusting to that and really bodying up their defense, creating that wall. They've done a good job defending against the set piece tonight.
Played in. Wallace, that one was a tough play. Full extension on the leap, and Hayden Wallace comes down with it.
She looked like an NFL wide receiver on that one, Kyle. I like that catch. A good extension. Well played by Hayden Wallace.
This one pinballs around as somebody's going to try and bring it down. They will, off of Edwards, but to ASU. Anderson. Hard challenge from the side. Not sure that there shouldn't have been a yellow card on that one, Dom.
Yeah, that one looked a little bit too rough for my liking, to be honest. She's still down, slow to get up a little bit. I think there definitely could have been a card, at the very least, a little bit of a talking to there.
Emma Anderson, 2 goal scorer a season ago, scored in 2 of the first 3 games for the Lopes. Had a couple assists as well. Scored the game winner against Stetson in Florida in a 1-0 Lopes win to open their season in 2019 before scoring in the home opener in a 2-1 loss against UTEP. That one tiptoes the sideline, stays in. Hard cut from Douglas. In the middle, goes through everybody. Back post, Lopes trying to get in front. Taking it to the end line, and the Lopes slide that one away and out of bounds. And another good, strong possession from a Lopes defense that on that one could have, freaked out a little bit, scattered around, but they stood well, held their shape, and ultimately were able to clear it away for a corner kick and to get to reset.
Cool, calm, and collected, Kyle. That's how they played that one. Did not let a single thing shake them. Had a ball go right through the middle, but they were able to reset, hold their ground. Good defensive possession there.
Still not out of danger. Unmarked 4 white short shirts on the back post, but headed out of bounds. Wallace gets a goal kick.
Lopes got lucky on a little ASU miscommunication there. 4 heads went up for that ball. None of them came down with it.
Pick a Sun Devil to head that one is what that seemed like. 4 white shirts, and there were maybe 2 purple shirts around there. Couldn't see a ton of purple. But nonetheless, Lopes get a goal kick. 10 minutes into half number 2. Still a 2-1 GCU advantage. This is an ASU team that started their season in 2019 at 5-0 before finishing their season 6-11-3 and winless in Pac-12 play to finish 12th in the Pac-12. Of course, the Pac-12 is a very, very strong soccer conference, both on the men's and the women's side. The Stanford women are the defending national champions. I believe they took down the University of North Carolina in the national championship game a season ago. I want to say penalty kicks, but I could be wrong on that one. I want to say that one went the distance.
Yeah, ASU, you mentioned, Kyle, obviously not the season that they wanted. Head coach Graham Winkworth in his 4th season this year looking to turn it around. As you mentioned, started 5-0 and then slipped off the rest of the play.
Here come the Lopes. Good attack coming. This will be Prokop on the far side. Offside flag is up. Didn't quite get herself back on sides before receiving that ball. ASU went quickly. Of course, this Lopes team a season ago did go 4-14-1, 3-5 in WAC play. Finished in a tie for 5th place, but held the tiebreaker, or tie for 6th place, excuse me, held the tiebreaker and snuck their way into the WAC tournament in Seattle before being taken down 2-0 by Coach Sissel's Kansas City Roos team. Of course, the WAC tournament will be here at Grand Canyon as Noah Johnson gets set to check in for Emma Anderson. So WAC tournament right now scheduled for the April the 13th through the 17th here at the GCU Soccer Stadium. The second time in the last 4 years that the women's soccer tournament will be held here at GCU. Last time, 2017, Lopes advanced to the semifinal as the 6th seed. Beat a good UTRGV team in the 3-6 matchup in the first round in overtime, 2-1, and then fell 1-0 to Utah Valley in the semifinal. Utah Valley went on to win that tournament, I believe, back in 2017. They did. Utah Valley was the WAC champs. 2017. Of course, Seattle has dominated the women's soccer side in conference tournaments, winning 5 of the last 7, other 2 Utah Valley. So much like New Mexico State in men's basketball, Seattle women's soccer and Seattle men's soccer for that matter, dominating soccer for the Western Athletic Conference as Cascapero will pick that one up. So neither side with a true attack or threat just yet here through the first 14 minutes of play. Larson trying to pin ASU back deep. Here come the Sun Devils. Didn't get rid of it. This is Delgado. And now good defense. Noah Johnson wins it. McGee back up.
The Lopes continuing to impress on defense so much more in this second half already, really turning it on.
Again, no Marlene Shimmer, so the Lopes doing this without one of their best players on the roster. That one away, corner kick coming for Arizona State. So you would think coming in, you look at the firepower on offense on paper, you say, wow, this Lopes team, a goal-scoring machine, if you will, as Coach Sissel's teams have been in the past. He's had a top goal scorer in many of his seasons. I want to say at least 5 or 6 of his seasons against Kansas, or when he was at Kansas City, he has had top goal scorers in the Western Athletic Conference.
Well, that's a trend that I know he's looking to continue here at GCU, and already seen some bright spots to fill those roles. But as you mentioned, Marlene Shimmer, one of those key figureheads to be a top goal scorer, not playing tonight against her former team.
Lopes can't maintain possession, but a whistle and a foul, and the Lopes are going to get it back. So in 4 of Coach Sissel's 7 seasons in Kansas City, he had the conference's leading goal scorer in 4 and had the WAC Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year in 17-18 and had the Freshman of the Year in 18 and 19. So Coach Sissel is probably one of the best recruiters out there.
Well, yeah, we mentioned it earlier, obviously, with 2 of his recruits coming this season in their first season already making all WAC honorable mentions, or in all WAC preseason teams. That's incredible. I think that speaks volumes to Coach Sissel as a coach, as a recruiter, and as a guy who really does have a talent for scoping young talent, truly, and being able to develop them through his program.
Lopes are very happy to have Coach Sissel at the helm in his first season, his 21st overall as a head coach in all of college soccer. He is 271, 22, and 34, looking for his first Grand Canyon win here tonight, as making his return, missed the first 2 games with COVID-19, so happy to have him back on the sidelines. We know that it was really getting at him that he couldn't be here for Arizona, Northern Arizona, those first 2 games for the Lopes, and he's had a very strong coaching debut here against Arizona State. Made some really good adjustments and has put his team in position to have this 2-1 lead right now through the hour mark now, 61st minute of play. So far in this first 15 or so minutes of play, Dom, we've seen a couple of attacks, but it's really been play in the middle of the field for both sides.
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of been a little bit of a even match. ASU looking for still a little bit of answers to this Lopes surge in momentum. You mentioned at the beginning of the game, it was almost like the ASU was playing a man up. But ever since you've said that and the Lopes came up and were able to score, it looks like they've been pretty even.
That pass right to Hayden Wallace, and that one was going across the face of the 6-yard box. But she'll pick it up, and softball update. It's 6-2, bottom of the 8th inning. Lopes get one back, still need 4. Looks like there's one down. In the bottom of the 8th inning, just across the way at the GCU softball stadium. Jack O'Hara, Cheyenne Rose on that call. I'm Kyle Board. This is Dominic Hinton with me on this one. We're happy you're with us here on this Thursday night. And it's 2-1 Lopes over the Sun Devils. But here comes Arizona State. Got that one away in a sliding challenge from Michaela McGee to give another corner kick. Number 11.
I love that defensive duo between McGee and Edwards coming in there. Another good defensive stop of the both of them.
Lucy Johnson slide tackled away, got all of the ball that time were the Lopes, and a foul. And looks like we're going to get a yellow card.
Yep.
Lucy Johnson.
Yep. Saw that one all the way, Kyle. Looks like a little bit of a pull. Way too much going on there. Well-deserved yellow.
Officials have had their hands full. That's the 9th foul on Arizona State. 6 for the Lopes, so 15 total here in this one. Perhaps on the lower end of the foul count, but still, nonetheless, they have not been cheap fouls, to say the least, Dom. They have all the fouls have pretty much been hard challenges from both sides.
Yeah, these are two aggressive teams going at it. Crosstown rivals meeting for the first time since the 90s. You're going to see a lot of aggression out here.
It was a 2-1 Arizona State win at Arizona State. Lopes looking to answer the call and even up the series at 1-1 going into what would be a rubber match on the series Sunday night. They're going to play advantage on that one. Good play, or good choice from the referee.
Yeah, that was a good call right there.
In the middle, but it bounces away. Hard deflection, and Hayden Wallace, standing tall, doesn't panic. Easy stop for her.
Hayden Wallace has impressed me after giving up that first goal in the early minutes. Obviously, within the first 5 minutes, I believe that one actually came at 4:02 in the game. She's really settled in and found her rhythm here. Really come out with a lot of confidence in the box.
Babb looking to use her speed. Knocked off the ball. Good defense from Arizona State. Lopes can't quite corral it. And ASU trying to get it out of danger as the Lopes have been able to capitalize on their mistakes so far in this one. Now here come the Sun Devils.
Danny Babb, good to see her getting going. Would love to see her be able to pick up a goal in this match as a redshirt freshman back in 2019. Appeared in 15 games, starting 8. Was named the all-WAC freshman team after recording all 4 goals against WAC opponents that season.
Last season, returning off the ACL injury she suffered back in the 2017 season, or 18 season, excuse me. So the redshirt sophomore had a good chance on that one, and now ASU gets their 12th corner of the game. Lopes softball, bases are loaded, 1 out, bottom of the 8th. Down by 4, Grand Slam ties it. We'll keep you updated as that one progresses. Another short corner, curled in, headed away. Look to score off of that one. Can't see, I think that's Noah Johnson down there on that near post, number 23 for the Lopes that headed that one away.
Yeah, good defense there by Johnson, getting up in there, getting the ball out.
Headed away again, not out of danger. Took a deflection, popped straight up. Bodies flying all over the place in the box, and then finally headed away by GCU.
Looked like a pinball game there.
Far side, headed away by Ferguson. And Ferguson forces it out of play. Throw in coming Arizona State. A couple of Lopes getting ready to check in. Anderson getting ready to check back in. And one of the subs, I believe that's Deutsch down there, number 11, got pulled away for a moment. So we'll see if she checks back in at some point, and then a pair of Sun Devils start to walk to the center line to get ready to check in as well. Thrown into Douglas. Too big of a touch. Douglas wins it back, gets it to Hawkes. Now out wide. Ball played in the middle, headed away. Wynn trying to get on the rebound, clean it up, can't do it. Played it back out. Big cross coming in, headed away again by Grand Canyon. Cardessler gets it away, stolen by McGee. It's going to be a foot race to the ball. Who's going to get there first? It's going to be Arizona State, knocked out of bounds. Delgado couldn't corral it. Or now they're going to say Arizona State ball, and GCU bench unhappy.
Yeah.
Didn't get a...
I don't know about that one. A little bit of confusion down there.
And I think you'd like to see the referees get together here on this near side, because that's a near side touchline. That's going to be the assistant referee's call. I did not see his flag point either direction. So, but this near sideline, that's got to be the assistant referee's call in this quadrant, as they call it. Nonetheless, after the substitutions, Arizona State ball.
Yeah, we had the GCU men's soccer team out here right in front of the booth, all sitting socially distant, observing the game. They were not happy with that call either. They thought it should have gone to their girls.
Did not get to travel to UTRGV this weekend, men's soccer. Hopefully going to get their season underway with the Hall of Fame coach, Shellis Heineman, in his final season announced his retirement just a few weeks ago. 503 career wins for him over 35-plus seasons as a head coach. Eastern Illinois, his alma mater. SMU for 25-plus years as well, and then took a brief stint in the MLS, took FC Dallas to the MLS Cup final, and now has turned Grand Canyon men's soccer into a soon-to-be powerhouse in the Western Athletic Conference. Won the conference 2018, unfortunately fell to UC Irvine in penalty kicks in the first round of that NCAA tournament. You see the banners across the way as WAC champs in NCAA tournament appearances. And of course,
Hall of Fame coaching career, Kyle. A Hall of Fame coaching career right there.
Absolutely one of two active coaches with 500-plus wins. I don't exactly know where he sits, but I know it's somewhere in the top 5 or 6. Here comes Remy Deutsch into this one. It's going to be for Prokop for now in the 68th minute. But again, congratulations, Coach Heineman, on a phenomenal coaching career, and we hope that this season is as good as it was in 2018 and hopefully even better, as the Western Athletic Conference is never an easy conference to get through. Seattle, Air Force, Utah Valley, UTRGV. Tough conference. Always tends to be what looks like a 2 to 3 bid conference as well.
And the conference is only going to get a little bit more difficult with the new additions being announced earlier this year.
Absolutely, Dom. That one's going to get to Larson off the deflection. Maybe another chance coming for GCU. Deutsch slips and falls down, can't quite corral it. Here comes Van Dersen, or Carlier, excuse me. Now the Lopes pick it back up. This time Deutsch has it. Plays it back. And you know what? I've seen ASU be a little less aggressive on the offensive end here in the second half, Dom.
Yeah, absolutely. They're looking for answers against the strong GCU defense, but GCU's offense has continued to attack and put a lot of pressure on that Sun Devil defense.
4 shots. Every single shot the Lopes have taken have been on goal. 2 of them in the back of the net. 2-1 is your score. 70 minutes into this one. 20 minutes remain. Will it be the Lopes on top by 1 or more goals, or will the Sun Devils come back and possibly force overtime? McGee will pick up the throw in near the Arizona State bench. Took a deflection off of Larson out of play, goal kick.
Larson battling for it. Good to see her getting into it in this game. She scored early on. The senior captain played in her 50th career game. 54th career game, excuse me. Or it was 50th career game against Northern Arizona University on Sunday. So she's looking at 51 games here today. The veteran senior.
Lopes applying good pressure on this back line, and Arizona State finally has to clear it out of bounds. Here comes another substitution for the Lopes. This is going to be Torres for Babb. That's going to push Cameron Larson out wide, it looks like, for the Lopes for right now.
And if we're taking a quick look into softball, softball is now closed the gap a little bit. We're at the bottom of the 8th in extra innings with only 1 out. Bases are loaded. Utah is up 6-4, and Kaylee Holland is up to bat. Again, that's live on GCU TV with Cheyenne Rose and Jack O'Hara on the call.
Wouldn't blame you if you wanted to switch over or put it in picture-in-picture and watch that one for just a little bit. Then come on back to us here as we conclude the final 17.5 minutes of a 2-1 Lopes lead. But here comes Arizona State, looking to tack something on here and get back in this one. Back to Wallace. She'll have to play it out and will clear it out of play. Lopes get a touch and looking to get something going this time, looking to find Torres. She'll settle it down. Looking to switch fields, but it's deflected. And we'll see at what point if we get Prokop and Babb back into this one. As Coach Sissel took both of them out about 7 to 10 minutes ago, giving them a break and possibly might need them to close this one out. That took a deflection, back post. Wallace is there, easily done. Hayden Wallace in the second half has looked very, very good, and so has the rest of that Lopes back line. Getting near desperation time if you're the Sun Devils. Final 15 minutes approaching. Oh, now a good play into the middle and a collision by two Sun Devils trying to switch sides and get something going, but ultimately...
Yeah, and they're both a little slow to get up there, Kyle. One of them still on the ground. Obviously, not something you never want to see, but miscommunication there by ASU, just bumped right into each other.
I believe 25 Callie Darst was one of those two players for ASU. That might be Delgado. I think that's an 8 on the front end of that shirt for that Arizona State Sun Devil you see on your screen getting looked at by the trainer. We'll confirm that number when we get a chance.
So far, every ASU player who has gone down has been able to get up on their own, as she is once again walking off on her own accord.
Or that is number 7, Vildan Kardessler, who will walk off, the German native. Transfer from the University of Pittsburgh. 6-5 is the score. 2 outs at the GCU softball stadium. Anjali Aguilara Bocage is the batter, as Arizona State can't capitalize on that one. And it's a goal kick for the Lopes. Or no, they're going to change the call this time. It's going to be a corner kick for the Lopes. Referee pointed to the wrong spot. Softball game just went final. 6-5, Utah wins, but not for lack of trying if you're the Lopes. Wallace comes around off the deflection, and good defense again by GCU.
Yeah, I continue to be so impressed by this GCU defense. That one, a good defensive series there. Hayden Wallace scooping it up with confidence. A lot of purple jerseys around her in that box.
Both sides have pretty much played in the middle of the field so far in half number 2. That one played over the top. Touch around a sliding defender. Shots away, and we have an equalizer in the 75th minute. It's 2-2. Arizona State has tied it up.
Yeah, that's obviously a little discouraging if you're the Lopes. Something you don't want to see. You're still in this game. Don't give up quite yet, but that one just got by him, just got by Hayden Wallace. Would love to have that one back.
Alderson back in for the Lopes. Nicole Douglas gets the assist. Give Vildan Kardessler the goal, and we have a whole new match as it's 2-2 late in this one.
Well, credit where credit is due. A good ball by Nicole Douglas there. She had a hat trick against New Mexico State, so a very active part of the Sun Devil offense. And a big key assist there.
Now, the thing after that goal, Dom, you did not see one Lopes player hang their head after that goal. You saw them get that ball right to midfield like they're ready to go and ready to get what is possibly going to be a game winner. So at some point, you got to think that you're going to see Prokop and Babb back into that front line for Coach Sissel.
Absolutely, and this is the part where you kind of wish you had Shimmer out there playing, obviously, with her skills, her big boot. Be good to see her out there against her former team, but nonetheless, you got a lot of players who can step up here late in this game.
Played long right to Kescapera. 22 shots for the Sun Devils, 13 on goal. They've scored twice. Lopes 4 shots on goal on 4 total shot attempts. And they have 2 goals, but 10 saves for Hayden Wallace. Looks like we're going to get a couple of substitutions. That does look like Babb's one of them for the Lopes.
Prokop looks like to be the other on the sideline.
Long hair makes it hard to see those numbers that are high on the back of those jerseys. On these jerseys for Grand Canyon, as substitutes will come on. It is Prokop.
So you were right, Kyle. We do see that duo back on of Babb and Prokop.
And you see it with fresh legs. They've been over there sitting for at least 12 minutes, Dom.
Yeah, and you got to give credit to Sissel's game plan, putting 2 of his best players in after having some rest. It's their time to shine now late in this game.
In Sissel, we trust. Delgado back into the game for Arizona State. That one played in, headed away. They're going to switch fields. This will be to Herman Watt, who's into the game for the first time. Delgado forces that one off McGee. Played in. GCU drumline trying to get something going. Out of bounds, goal kicked. Another substitution. This will be Cardessler, the goal scorer that tied it up for ASU. Wallace will take final 12 minutes of this one. Prokop trying to make a move, ran out of space on this near side. Throw in for Cardessler and ASU. And an inadvertent foul by Cameron Larson will get us a stoppage in play. And Coach Winkworth is unhappy with it. Nothing appears to come of that one. It's Delgado who took the big hit. And now the referee's going to make her leave with what appears to be a possible head injury. Referee's going to make her get looked at.
Yeah, absolutely. That's just protocol there, taking one hard off the head. He's going to make sure that she's all cleared before she can go back and play on the field. But nonetheless, clock is stopped. We're reaching the 79.5-minute mark.
Referee making sure she's good to go.
Looks like the trainer did clear her to come back onto the field.
Carlier will take this kick. Just went back and looked at that play. It looked like Delgado got a little blindsided as Larson was coming over to put some pressure on the ball. But nothing comes of that. And another set piece for ASU. Looking to find someone in the middle. Can't do it. Out wide for Babb. Babb controls. She's going to have a big switch to Prokop. Here come the Lopes. Prokop will reset and switch it back across for Sandra Hill. She'll let it travel just a little bit. Finds Danny Babb. Babb looking to find Hill over the top. Hill's going to apply pressure on Wilkinson. Babb settles it down. Pushed off the ball. That was Olive Jones, one of the goal scorers here today for the Sun Devils. As that pass, almost an errant one. Cardessler's on it.
I'll tell you what, every time an ASU player gets a ball, they're met with a bunch of purple jerseys. GCU is putting the pressure on the defense right now.
Delgado's cross is blocked, but Cardessler picks it back up. Prokop gets beat that time. McGee now will switch on to her. Cross into the middle, touch over top of the goal post. And with 9 minutes remaining before the end of regulation, here comes JC Ironshad. She's going to check in for Larson. Into the middle of that Lopes attack. Normally she's going to be in that midfield. She looks like she's going to move in to the middle of the forward spots for Grand Canyon.
Interesting decision on Coach Sissel, but nonetheless, like you said earlier, in Sissel we trust, got himself a game plan here.
Looking to play Babb. It's a long one. It's going to be a foot race. Babb slide tackled away. Not going to get it on the follow through. Lopes get the throw in on the far side.
Lopes are going to get the throw in, but I know they for sure wanted the call on that one. Kyle, you're shaking your head a little bit. What did you think there?
Sometimes you see that call on the follow through, but I'm not sure you're going to get that on this one with 8.5 minutes to go here. Played in, headed back, finds Ironshad looking to turn, gets held, but the referee will say she was doing the holding, and now a foul on JC Ironshad. Sun Devils get it back. Going to be a interesting and entertaining final 8 here, Dom.
Well, I'll tell you what, this game has been interesting and entertaining from the start. Looked like this game right away was going to be all ASU after giving up GCU gave up an early goal at the 4:02 minute mark. But they have stayed in this game. They've fought back. They had the lead. And now it's going to be up to them to close this one out.
Yeah, ever since that first goal, Lopes have picked up the energy and have really hung tough with this Pac-12 opponent and a good ASU team at that. Maybe these kickoffs might want to start at 7:05, just 5 minutes later, as you've seen the last couple of games, Dom. The Lopes pick it up after that 5-minute mark.
And that's going to be one of the things Coach Sissel is going to continue to adjust, especially the upcoming game this weekend again against ASU.
Wallace reads it well off of the head of a Sun Devil in the middle.
But Coach Sissel will continue to make those adjustments ahead of WAC play.
Alderson too strong for Ironshad. Cascapera will have to clear it away. Alderson's there that time, can't settle it down. And it's going to be interesting on Sunday night, Dom, to see what both sides do after seeing each other. It will have been just 2 days off in between, so we'll see what both sides do and what adjustments are made. Could be for it. You might be in for a very entertaining one. I believe that's going to be on ASU's live stream or on the Pac-12 networks, if I recall correctly. Lopes get the ball back.
ASU and GCU only about 15-20 minutes apart on the highway. Tempe to North Phoenix.
Here come the Sun Devils. Can't get that one away. Lopes gonna look to reset. Final 6 minutes of play. 84th minute, 2-2 is the score. A late equalizer from Arizona State back in the 75th minute by Vildon Cardessler, her first of the season. Return pass in the middle. Oh, and the Lopes played strong, solid defense again. ASU almost broke them down that time. Here comes Prokop.
Good stop there.
Ironshad falls down. Lopes get it back. Trying to find Ironshad in the middle. She got a touch to it. Wilkinson recovers. Pressured by Ironshad. Lopes get a throw.
Talk about the hustle there by Ironshad, not giving up on that one.
Drumline really getting going over there in that Havoc section.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm incredibly happy about. Fortunate and blessed to say that GCU, as we mentioned earlier, has taken the necessary COVID-19 precautions to allow select number of Havocs in here, making the environment that much better in this game.
Everything's better when the Havocs are able to attend. We have a Lope down on this near touch line.
It looks like that could be McGee.
That is going to be McGee, number 8. Prokop comes over to check on her. Looks like it could just be a cramp. You see her getting stretched out. Referee is going to stop the clock. Hoping all it is a cramp. You don't want to speculate, of course.
Yeah, Prokop. Kind of stretching McGee out a little bit there. See another Lope joining her to help her out. Interesting that no one else has said anything, but she's up. Looks like she's up, walking it off. And that's what you like to see.
So throw in for ASU. Deep in their own territory. 3 Lopes converge on that pass. In the middle, here's Ironshad. Can't get it, but the Lopes get it back out wide. Sandra Hill played in. Headed. Nobody home on the back post.
Oh, and such a missed opportunity there for the Lopes, Kyle. Oh, just a little bit of miscommunication. All they needed was somebody there on the back post, but it looks like we've got Cameron Larson on the sideline. She will be checking in, hopefully, probably the next dead ball.
Babb lays it off. Will Hill keep it in play? She will not. Sun Devils take over.
Yeah, GCU with a prime opportunity we just saw to make that goal. Some fancy footwork there by Michaela McGee.
McGee called for a foul.
Yeah, I don't know about
Final
that one,
3
Kyle.
minutes. Final 3 minutes here before we get a possible extra frame. It looks like Perry Belzer's getting ready to check in as well. We'll see where she ends up going. Babb picks it up, looking for Ironshad long. It's going to be a foot race. Wilkinson wins it. Ironshad falls down. That one was played into no man's land between Wilkinson and Kescapera and off the hand of Lindsay Prokop.
And I'll tell you what, the Lopes putting a lot of pressure here on this.
Lopes want to go home in the full 90 with a victory. You can see Larson down here on the near sideline, very animated. She's itching to get back into this one. Ferguson goes right to the ground in a foul.
I don't know if that was on purpose, but we'll say that that was all planned.
I think she might have slipped and just decided to stay there, stick her foot out, got the deflection, but
we'll say that one was planned, Kyle. That looked good.
We'll take blocked passes, blocked shots any day of the week. Delgado and Van Dersen over top of the ball. Johnson also there. Delgado takes right into the wall. GCU clears it away. Lopes able to recover and reset the shape now on the defensive side. Minute and a half, 90 seconds remain in regulation. Sun Devils looking to kick it up a notch. In the middle, Off the hands, Wallace kept it out.
And that's the confidence we've seen grow all game in Hayden Wallace. Good dive there, good little punch out.
11 saves. We'll see if they give her number 12. Not sure that one was going to stay on frame, but hits it out of play anyway. And we're in for the 16th short corner of the game taken by ASU. That one took a hard deflection off the Lopes defender. Looking to play it in the middle. They do. Right to the Lopes. Popped up near the penalty arc. Headed away. Final 45 seconds. ASU still threatening. In the middle, hard cut, shot deflected, and it goes wide. Out of play. What's the call? Corner kick coming. Number 17. They did give Wallace her 12th save on that last attempt.
And defense, Kyle. We're seeing it right here.
All 11 Lopes defenders in the box. Wallace got, she might have got a hand to it, not sure. Cleared away, but not out of the box. Here come the Sun Devils. Final 10 seconds. Lopes going to clear it away. 5 seconds remaining. Takes a shot, and Wallace has to come up with it. Ooh. And we are headed to extra time, overtime between the Lopes and the Sun Devils, tied at 2 apiece.
So it looks like we are heading to overtime. Kyle, we're going to get some free soccer here.
So 2 minutes in between periods here. NCAA rules work as follows. 2 10-minute periods, 2 minutes off in between. Teams will switch sides at the end of the middle, or in the middle of the 2 frames. First goal, and we find a winner. Golden goal, as they say, Dom.
Yeah, and the Lopes. And I'll give credit to the Sun Devils, too. Both of them in those final minutes putting pressure on the other team's defense. But credit to the Lopes' defense at the very end there. All 11 purple jerseys were on their man, were on their mark. I'm just impressed overall.
And the way this one is gone, why not play 10 or 20 more extra minutes?
Absolutely. How about a little bit of free soccer for all the Havocs here tonight? It's been so fun so far. Why stop here? Let's keep on going.
The last time, it looks like the last time the Sun Devils were in an overtime was October 13th, 2019, when they played Washington State at home. They played 2 overtimes. Their last overtime win, 1-0, September 1st, 2019 over Weber State. Their last overtime loss, September the 15th, 2017, a 1-0 loss to the University of Hawaii. And the last time the Lopes were in overtime, it was a loss at home, 9-8 on the September the 8th, 2019. Colorado State came into town, beat the Lopes 1-0. So both these teams looking for a win here in overtime. However, this one would also not be surprised if this ended at 2-2, Dom. You almost are sad that it's golden goal, the way these two teams have played here this evening, here on a Thursday night in Phoenix.
Yeah, absolutely. You cannot complain. As a fan, we've been blessed with some beautiful soccer here tonight. we've seen, obviously the Lopes and their slow start, but picking things up and the momentum in their way, and then the momentum going their way, and then ASU matching that. Overall, we've had ourselves a good ball game, Kyle.
So even this 20 minutes, Dom, if it ends in a tie, this is not the last time these two teams, they're going to see each other again. Sunday night, 7 o'clock across the way in Tempe. Well, let's get ready to play at least 10 more minutes of soccer. Both teams going to stay on their respective sides. Both starting goalkeepers come back out. Kescapera, 2 saves on 4 shots faced, and all 4 have been on goal for the Lopes. How about the big lucky number 13 for Hayden Wallace on 27 shots faced and 16 shots on goal. Lopes in the home purple, the white lettering and the white GCU on the front of the jersey, white numbers front and back. ASU, white jerseys, red numbers, and looks like some writing on the back of the jersey as well. We're underway, overtime. GCU Soccer Stadium. Lopes start us off, and we'll look to get something early on. Dom, the last time we did a soccer game together was 2018. It was the men's soccer overtime thriller. Beat Utah Valley on a Jackson Jella goal. Let's see if we can get so lucky again.
Absolutely. Talk about a throwback. Always a pleasure to be up in the booth with you, Kyle.
Just really felt a need to throw that one out there to everybody to know that we might be good luck.
Well, hey, it's very possible.
Maybe threw that one out there too soon, but who knows? Time will tell. Here we go. 40 seconds in, Kescapera picks it up, and she'll boot it away. Looks like most of the starters back out for both sides. Prokop almost turned it over. Ironshad's there. No whistle.
Yeah, and Ironshad's down for a little bit. Looks like she's going to come back up. I think she wanted a foul there. She's holding her knee.
Douglas been quiet so far here in this one. You know, Arizona State would love to put the ball in her feet. Get something going. Deflected out of play. Throw in for ASU.
Yeah, Douglas is one of those dangerous players for ASU. Had an assist earlier in the game, and as we mentioned earlier, had a hat trick versus New Mexico State University.
Correction, it's 2 15-minute overtimes. Not 10, it is 15 the NCAA plays. Just got word from our wonderful SID, Jared Moon, who keeps us prepared and gives us all the relevant information we need to know. We have a wonderful sports information department here at Grand Canyon, so thanks to Jared. 2 15 minutes. Unless we find a winner at some point. So not 20, we're going to play an extra 30 minutes of soccer, Dom. Just past the 9 o'clock hour here, local time.
I'm always down for some free sports, Kyle.
And I don't think anybody's left this building yet either. Almost kept in play, out of bounds goal kick. Stadium's still about as full as when we left it at regulation. Havoc's still on their feet as well. Haven't sat down for 90 plus minutes.
Yeah, I was just going to say, stadium's still full and stadium's still buzzing, Kyle. Havoc's very excited to be in this game. And I'll tell you what, if we see a GCU goal and a GCU win, we might see some fireworks from the Havocs.
They're going to get a handball on Sandra Hill on the far side. Lope's going to throw all 10 players that are on the field right now. Back to the defensive half.
Yeah, they're playing a little heavy defense right now, Kyle. They're really looking to get the ball back in their possession and move forward with it.
Van Dersen will be the kick taker. Lopes headed away. This is Prokop with it. Prokop's going to send that one up. Look for Larson, short hop. Lopes won a handball this time, not going to get it out of play. Throw in ASU. Coaching staff wanted a handball on ASU that time.
Cameron Larson wanted a handball too. Discussing her
it's all
discomfort
about
there.
angles.
Yeah,
all about
absolutely.
the angles, of course. That one coming at us had a better angle on it than the referee probably did, as he was looking at the back of the play that time.
Ooh, that one just a little bit too hard.
Iron Shad looking for Larson. Won't get it. Prokop deflects it away. Gonna force Van Dersen back a little bit. We'll play it across to Wilkinson. McGee's there. Finds Prokop in the middle. Iron Shad with it. Alderson can't find Prokop. Out of play. ASU throw-in. 4.5 minutes in to this overtime period. The first of 2 possible. And now we're going to get a foul.
Yeah.
Alderson got good position on that one.
Yeah, good position there by Alderson. You saw the entire GCU sideline throw up their hands. They wanted that foul, and they get it.
Here comes Arizona State. With it on the far side, foot race. They win it for a moment, slide tackled away. And a goal kick for the Lopes.
Yeah, good defense there.
Ferguson slow to her feet.
Ferguson, though, in front of that one, way to get to it and recover as ASU got to it first.
And Wallace was almost caught in no man's land, backpedaling as well, as you saw the speed of both sides come into play on that one. Good defense, Tyler Ferguson, to force that touch wide and give her team time to recover, and ultimately forcing the goal kick. But here come the Sun Devils again, take it away. Lopes with it. Alderson will boot it away, looking for Babb. It gets over her head, but she wins it this time. Here comes Danny Babb with some speed and some separation from the Sun Devil defender. She's got Larson in the middle. She'll fire it to the middle. Larson slips. Here comes Prokop back in. Nobody home. Prokop looking to win. Bounces over her head. She'll bring it down. We'll pop that one back up. Headed away. Sun Devils are there. They get it to Douglas. Douglas in the middle. Nobody there for the Sun Devils, and the Lopes have a chance to calm it back down. Lopes just didn't have numbers on that one.
No, Danny Babb good on the sideline, turning the Jets on, beating her defender, but nobody in the middle there to try to cross it to Larson.
Aaron pass back to Wynn. Here comes Wynn. Edwards tried to make a play. Shot off the post, rebound. ASU wins it. 6 minutes and 47 seconds into overtime. And this one is over. A 3-2 Arizona State Sun Devil victory.
Yeah, just a heartbreaker on that one, Kyle. I'll tell you what. Heartbreak on a Thursday night for the Lopes. Playing a good game, carrying it all the way into overtime, and that one just falls in favor of ASU.
So, a 3-2 ASU victory. And the Copper State player of the game for the Lopes will be none other than the goalkeeper who stood tall all night long, Dom. She saved 13 of 17 shots that were put on goal by the Sun Devils. The other the other save came from her teammate who cleared it off the line. But Hayden Wallace played a heck of a game for GCU.
Absolutely, and she deserves that player of the game. And regardless of the score, she really did play her heart out, and we've seen her grow game from game against University of Arizona and Northern Arizona University. We've seen the confidence grow slowly. We've seen her get it out of her own head and really become a commander of that defense. Very proud of what we've seen tonight, and I know she's only going to get better as the season goes on.
And you see Hayden Wallace on your screen right there. Olivia Wynn for the Sun Devils will get the game-winning goal, her second goal of the season. And now we'll go ahead and take a final look at the Commonwealth game summary. 3 goals for the Sun Devils, 2 for the Lopes. You see those shot discrepancies, but hey, the Lopes put 2 of their 4 in the back of the net. And as many shots as the Lopes gave up, they had a ton of huge and timely saves, 13 to be exact. 12 fouls for the Lopes, 9 for ASU. But these two teams, they're not done, Dom. They're going to see each other again on Sunday, and you know revenge is going to be on the Lopes' mind.
Oh, absolutely. They say revenge is a dish best served cold, and GCU is ice cold in their hearts after this one. They're ready to come back stronger than ever. Chris Sissel will make the adjustments needed for his team, and they will finish tuning up before WAC play.
Remember, you can follow Grand Canyon University on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And don't forget to download the Lope Nation app so you can watch all the live streams from your mobile device, or you can subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/GCU. For our wonderful crew here at GCU TV, for Dominic Hinton, I'm Kyle Borg saying have a great rest of your night. Have a good weekend. We'll see you right back here next Thursday evening for the Lopes and the Wolverines of Utah Valley. Good night, everybody, and as always, go Lopes.